Now that we have built our quote and have begun to add products onto it, we can look into customizing our items list and look at adding labour charges or one-off rental items. The first thing we can edit are the group headings. If we click into this subcategory, we will have the ability to overwrite it to what we would prefer. For example, room 1 and room 2. We can also move items around. So let's say that these cables, for example, are needed in room 1. We can click on these 3 lines and drag that over into the new subheading. If we need a new subcategory, for example, wanted to create a room 3, we can click into Add a New Opportunity, which can be found at the bottom of this items list. And from here, we would select Group, and this will create an additional subcategory for us. But we can rename this Room 3 and have the ability to click into any of these items and drag this into the new category. Now that we have looked at products and how to ensure they're in the wanted categories, we can look into adding labour. We do that by again clicking into Add a New Opportunity, but this time selecting Item. On this page, we will have the ability to choose the type of service we want by beginning to type it into this box. A drop-down of options will appear, allowing us to select the option, for example, audio engineer. In the quantity box, we can choose the number of audio engineers that are needed for this job or event. If we continue to scroll down, we can set the dates that the audio engineer is needed for. These dates will automatically be filled from what we entered when creating this quotation. We can change these by clicking into them and selecting a new date, or even copying this over from the schedule. Once we're happy with all the information, we can create this opportunity item. From here, we can see that the audio engineer has been added onto the items list underneath a new subcategory of crew. The same process can be followed here if we wanted to add a delivery charge for this job. Simply head into Add a New Opportunity, Item, and search for delivery charge. In some cases, you may find yourself sending one-off equipment that you don't want to store as part of your product catalogue. We can add this item on a job-per-job basis. This process would be completed in almost the same way as a service, by heading into Add a New Opportunity, Item. For this one-off charge, we would select Text Item right here at the top and begin filling the information in. First off, we would set the name for what we are charging for. So let's say this one-off charge. We can also change the transaction type if needed, so maybe to sale if we aren't expecting this to return back to us. Further down, we can select a price. So let's say this one-off charge is $20. If the transaction type is set to rental, we will have the option to change the chargeable days and even allocate this to sub-rental. Once we're happy with the information entered, we can create this opportunity item, and it will be added to the items list. This is indicated as a text item through this T shown here.